Hello there everyone, welcome to a new video. It is me, Desiree, and we're here today to talk about some e.l.f. makeup I actually like. I give e.l.f. a hard time all the time because they always let me down. They're a brand that lets me down a lot. They have a lot of hype, and I don't really see that they deliver on all the hype. I also don't hate me, but I feel like sometimes people give them a pass because it's good for the price. Like I literally in a video saw someone talking about e.l.f. products. They really didn't like the bite-sized palettes. But then in the very next video was like, oh, they're only $3, so they're amazing. Actually, they're actually amazing. They said the word amazing when in the previous video they didn't like them. But since they were $3, all of a sudden they're amazing. I don't know. I feel like people like them because of the price and kind of give them a pass on the quality. That's not I don't do that, so it's good or it's not good. And e.l.f. for some reason always lets me down. But they have some good products because I've been trying several of them lately, and especially since last summer, I've been like really interested. A lot of misses. There's a lot of misses out there, and I've tried a lot that I don't like. But this is gonna be, I don't know, I think it's maybe 10 or so products that I really like. I'm just gonna share them with you. And I am wearing barely a couple of the products today. I'm annoying myself with how often I'm talking about my skin and why I'm not wearing makeup right now. So if you haven't watched my last few videos, I'll list it. I'll just write a little blurb in the description box about why I'm not wearing all the products. But yeah, let's get started. The first thing, this has blown me away. And one of you guys actually suggested it or said you were loving it, and I was like, oh, I really want to try that. It's the Brow Wow. So this is what I have in my eyebrows today, and it's just a little brow gel. It's the cutest little packaging, and it's this little wand with fibers on it, and I could have sworn this was going to be a mess before I had even tried it, because the only person I've seen use this in a video is Emily Noel. And she has really nice, naturally filled in, like full eyebrows. So whenever she uses something like this, it's just on the brow. And on me, I have like 10 eyebrow hairs, and all of the brow gel is gonna go all over my skin. And that's usually what happens with fibers, small kind of things like this. This one is different. I don't have to scrape off any product onto the tube. I do use something else first. I don't really like this all on its own because I don't have enough eyebrow hairs. So I've been filling them in with the Maybelline Brow Extensions Fiber Pomade Crayon first. And then I spoolie that out, and then, let me see if I can zoom you in a little bit. I kind of just get this little thing here and comb it through. And of course I zoom in on the one that doesn't look that good. It's all right. But I zoom in. I just comb through, and they hold all day. It pushes them up and out, and even though I have like 10 eyebrow hairs on each side, it kind of makes them look a little fuller. It's so nice, and even though this has all those fibers, you can't see them. Like they don't fall all over your face. It doesn't leave your eyebrows feeling like glued to your face. It's so good. Like I could not believe I use this every day. I really like it. The next thing, I think we'll talk about the newer stuff first. The next thing I actually quite like are the No Budge shadow sticks. So I have 3 of them. I have the shades Melt With Me. I will swatch these. Rose Gold. This is the one, I mean, if you could even see that I'm wearing it, but I really just wanted to wear something else for the video. I was just gonna wear no makeup and talk about makeup again, but I thought, put a little something on. So this is the one I'm wearing lightly on my eyelids today, and then I also have the shade Rose Quartz. Rose Quartz isn't one I love that much because it's not what I thought it was going to be. These are just a crayon shadow stick. And this one I thought was going to be a nice pink shade, but it's actually just, I mean, it's a little bit pink, but on me it really just comes off as glitter. And it's fine. The glitter doesn't fall everywhere or anything like that. It's an okay shade, but it's not my favorite one. This is the one I have on today, very lightly in Rose Gold, this one right here. And these wear all day. On me, they don't crease, and I don't use a primer with these. And then this is the one called Melt With Me. This one's a little deeper, kind of nice chocolate shade. They blend really nicely. They last all day. On me, they don't crease. I like them a lot. They dry down nice. I have nothing bad to say about them. Other than that pink one wasn't what I thought it was going to be, but I do really like those. The next thing, okay, this one I'm liking a lot, but there's one huge flaw. So this is the mascara I have on today. This is the Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. So it's very lengthening and separating. It says it's volumizing, but I don't really see it volumizing. I love this cute packaging. Okay, maybe there's two flaws to this. So this is the wand. I don't know if you can see. It's extremely spiky, and it makes a really great wand that combs through your lashes. Like, it separates every single lash and will lengthen the heck out of them. You got to do a couple coats. I did 3 coats on the ones I have on today. It's a very wet mascara as well, so give it either a little fan or let it dry in between coats, but it'll lengthen the heck out of your lashes. At least it does mine. The spikes on the wand are a little like it's not perfectly the same length around the whole wand. So every now and then when I'm putting this mascara on, I can feel the spiky pieces scratch my lash line. Like, I can feel it scrape on there. So it took a little bit of like getting used to how close to get to my eyelashes with this, but it lasts all day. Okay, now that I said that, the one other flaw, it transfers like crazy up here. If you have longer lashes and your eyelashes touch up here throughout the day, it transferred everywhere and no one at work told me a thing. And I went to the bathroom and I was like, what the heck? It was everywhere. Then the next day, it didn't do it at all. So I don't know what makes this transfer. Maybe I had no eyeshadow on that day, and maybe the day that it did transfer, I did. I don't know. Either way, it transferred a lot. And what was the other thing? The wand is kind of spiky, but I really love how lengthening and separating it is with my lashes. And this is the only e.l.f. mascara that's ever been any good, in my opinion. They have some of the worst mascaras I've ever tried. So if I like this one, I'm like freaked out. The next thing I'm really liking from e.l.f. is the Ride or Die Lip Balm. So this is another thing that I could have sworn was gonna be crapola. I just thought it was gonna be like a super waxy, one of those ones you put on and you wanna wipe it off immediately because it doesn't feel good. But it's really nice. I have this on now, not that you can tell it is a clear shade. It comes in a little squeeze tube and it's very, very thick. This is the only one I have. You do have to squeeze it kind of hard to get it to come out, but it is just totally clear. This does have a nice light mint scent. It's very thick but not gross feeling. It's not too sticky or tacky, and it actually feels nourishing on the lips. I cannot believe it because I could swear this is gonna be like some cheap thing. But I really like it. I use it every day. I think it's awesome. The next thing, I'm freaking loving this and this particular shade. This is the liquid eyeshadow in the shade Little Dipper. This is what it looks like. Here you go. Of course, right when I got this one, I was like, I need all of them, but I'm not. I'm just gonna use this one. This is so beautiful. Like, I wanna use this every single day. I almost put this on today, but I already know I'm not gonna wanna go wash it off with my skin ailments. I absolutely love this. So there's the shade right there in a little swatch. It's just a liquid eyeshadow. I get this from here and I paint it on my eyelid, and then as it's drying down, like right before I touch it and it feels a little bit tacky, I get a brush and kind of run it in the lash line, or maybe with some eyeshadow, just to kind of make a little bit more of like a gradient and not a harsh line where I put the liquid. I love this. It wears all day. It doesn't move, it doesn't crease, it doesn't smudge. It looks nice, it's easy to blend. The shade is really pretty. Whenever I use this though, I do put this on both eyes and I close my eyes and then I fan with my little fan here. I fan my eyes to make sure that it's dry, because my experience with liquid eyeshadows, especially if you have like your eyelid, like when you open it, it goes like in, you know what I mean? I don't know what that means, but it'll transfer up here. So make sure it's completely dry, just fan it down a little bit, but it'll wear all day. I absolutely love these. If you have any of these and you have shades that you love, let me know what they are. I just caught a glimpse of myself in here. My hair's air drying and I look like it's like just flat on my head. Anyway, all right, some other things I love from e.l.f. This is gonna be something you've heard me talk about before. It's the e.l.f. Baked Eyeshadow, Baked Blush and Highlighter in the shade Rose Gold. I feel like this is supposed to be a highlighter and an eyeshadow, a highlighter and a blush duo. I use this both as a highlight. I just get a brush and dab right there in the middle. It's so beautiful. I'll swatch them separately here. but I get them both together and it's like the most beautiful metallic, but still sits on the skin nice highlight. Super beaming and beautiful. I love this little guy, so good. Another thing I love is the Primer Infused Shimmer Blush in the shade Always Silly. I love this. This one I love so much, it makes me want to buy all the other shades. I'm not going to, I don't need to. Oh my gosh, it feels so nice. These feel so high quality. I don't know what they did different with this blush formula. Maybe it's that they're primer infused. It's also called Shimmer Blush, but this one is very, like, you have to like get a microscope, I think, to see the shimmer in there. It's very more like satin than shimmer. Like, don't be afraid of this one just because it says shimmer. And it's just the most beautiful, nice, I don't know how to describe that shade. Very beautiful, pinky. I love it. That's all I know. Another blush thing that I freaking love. This was like the discovery of the year. This is the Workout Ready Lip and Cheek Palette. Oh, let me see. I know it glared a little bit. I got this at TJ Maxx, but they do still sell this on their website. This is one of the best cream blush formulas I've ever used. They are beautiful. They're kind of thick, but they're not difficult to blend. They're still creamy. They're pigmented as heck, and they last all day long. They're the most beautiful shades. I absolutely love this thing. It does come with a cream highlight there too, but I never use it. I just love the blushes. You can use it as a cheek palette too. That's not really my thing. I use it just for blushes. They're so beautiful. Definitely an underrated gem in e.l.f.'s line. Two more things. The bronzer. This is this bronzer. I don't know what it's called. It just says bronzer in the shade Warm. And I like these little compacts they have. And I thought this was going to be a really weird shade because it's like 4 shades in one. One like almost purple kind of shade here, this super orangey one, and then these 2 kind of like light colors. I dip my brush in right in the middle like this, and the color is so beautiful that this creates, and it has the most nice, lovely, natural looking sheen to it. I absolutely love this bronzer. Yeah, really good one. Last thing, the e.l.f. Retro Paradise Eyeshadow Palette. This was the thing that started it all for me to really want to like discover some more e.l.f. things that are actually good. The marketing, the packaging, the presentation, everything of this collection sucked me in. I was like, even if it's from a brand I don't like that much, like e.l.f., I was gonna buy it. I'm sitting on my leg and it's falling asleep. Okay, all right. So here's the palette. I do have a video, I think swatching, demoing, trying out all that stuff about this palette. Any corresponding videos I'll link down below if I'm wearing the stuff. You know I demoed this for sure in a video. This palette was so freaking good. Buttery, smooth, blendable, colorful, fun, but still like safe-ish. This was one of the best palettes I purchased last year. I absolutely love it, and it made me want to rediscover a lot of e.l.f. stuff. There have been a lot of duds from e.l.f. That's all the products I'm going to mention, by the way. There have been a lot of duds, but a lot of stuff really like the good stuff I find to be really good, and I really like it. But they also have a lot of mediocre stuff and a lot of just like, I don't know, fluff. But let me know some things from e.l.f. that you really love. I would love to discover this brand a little more. I discovered the Brow Wow from one of you guys in a comment. But anything else you love from e.l.f., let me know what you love. I would love to know. And I will see you later tomorrow in another video. Bye!